Hi, everyone. This is Lesley Suzette back with some great content. Yes, I always say that, but every time I get to share with you all, it's great content. So today we're going to talk about top five favorite rose based fragrances. Yes, we're going to talk about that lovely flower today, the rose. I'll see you when we get back. Thanks so much. I'm excited. I'm excited. This is Lesley Suzette. I talk about all things beauty, all things fragrance, and all things self care. One goal, you all, to inspire as many of you to be your most best and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. Today, we're talking about that beautiful flower. Some come in red, some come in yellow. There's so many. Pink. I've seen orange, but we're talking about the rose. Today, we're talking about my top five favorite rose based fragrances. And I'm not going to delay the time. We're going to start with my top five, number five, most favorite rose fragrance, and that is none other than Bath and Body Works Whipped Rose and Vanilla. Bath and Body Works Whipped Rose and Vanilla. What can I say about this one? I stumbled across this one this past winter when they went into the semi-annual sale, and I went into the stores, you all, and I came across this one. I'm not sure if this is old or new. If you know, place in the comment section below whether this is a new fragrance or an old one. But I stumbled across it in January during the semi-annual sale, and you all, this is so beautiful. This one has notes, oh wow, of rose, vanilla, crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and whipped foam. You all, this is just gorgeous. I get that hint of cocoa flower. I really do. But mixed with that vanilla and that whipped foam and that rose petal, it's just a light but heavy. Isn't that something, that something can come across light, but then in the end of the warm down, it's a little heavier, but not super heavy. This is a perfect spring fragrance that can give you some kick, that will project, and that will just, for a fragrance mist, will last long. So you all, this one I will wear in the spring. In fact, I've worn it. I've layered it as well, and I'm going to share with you one of my top five fragrances that I've layered it with. Really, to tell you the truth, the next four fragrances that I will share, you could literally layer this with all of those fragrances. But let me tell you, ladies, this is a powerful standalone, and it's coming in at number five. Again, that's Bath and Body Works Whipped Rose and Vanilla. Roses, roses, roses. What can I say about roses, you all? The fragrance. The fragrance of a beautiful picked rose with still the wet dew on the rose. It is just beautiful. It's ladylike. It's elegant. It's fragrant. And it's beautiful when worn by a woman. I'm telling you, it's nice worn by a man too, because I am going to share some fragrances that are unisex. You all, the rose, from damask rose to regular red rose to Turkish rose to, I'm telling you, I just love rose. At first, I didn't. I'll be honest with you. At first, in my early years of life, I didn't care for the rose scent. I thought it was an old fragrance for old people. But they have done, these perfumers, they have done so much with the rose scent, with the different and various roses, until I am just utterly impressed. And this one coming in, this particular fragrance coming in at my number four spot, is no exception. It is by Ocha, Madame Rose. Madame Rose. Madame Rose, you all, has notes of lychee, It has notes of rhubarb, bergamot. It has nutmeg, Turkish rose, peony, musk, Petalia, vanilla, cashmere, cedar, Haitian vetiver, and incense. And you all, this is delightful. This is delightful. I can't wait to spray this one. This one, of course, many of you know, is by Ocha. And it is known to be a dupe of Delina, yes, by Parfums de Marly. And I'm telling you all, this one is 99.9% Delina. It is absolutely beautiful. And I said to myself, self, and myself said, yes. I said, there is no need to buy Delina when you have Madame Rose because they smell very much alike. When I say ladylike, springtime, fragrance, you can't get any better than Madame Rose by Ocha. This room, this studio is like Rose City, okay? And we're not done yet, everybody. We are coming in at number 3. Oh my gosh. This one I'm excited about because I love the fragrance or the note of coffee, but I had no idea how great the the note of coffee would smell with the note of rose. And this one is what I would say a scent that I could wear in the spring. But this one, what I love about this fragrance, you all, is that I could wear this spring, but I could also wear this fall and even winter. Not sure about summer. You know, you got to be careful with your summer fragrances, ladies and gents. But this one is just that all around, in my opinion. All depends on how you wear it. This one is coming in at number 3, and it is Montale's Ristretto Intense Cafe. Montale's Ristretto Intense Cafe. Look at that beautiful, rich looking bottle. The color, the rosy color at the top with that gold at the bottom. And you all look at this hardware. Look at that. That is just so, you just pull that pin out and you just spray it. You all, this one has notes of, let's see, turkey red rose. Wow. Roasted coffee. French rose. Oh my goodness. Caramel and May rose. This one with that coffee bean note is just absolutely beautiful. I love this one, you all. And like I said, I will wear this all fall long. But yeah, I could wear this in the springtime. This on a nice cool spring day at night. I see Montale's Ristretto Intense Cafe as that evening wear type of fragrance where I'm going to a nice event in the evening time and I just want to get the attention of everyone in the room. I could see myself with the color gold and black on. I could see myself with even these colors on, walking into a beautiful room and attracting everyone in that room with this fragrance. It is an overtaking fragrance that is just delightful. That coffee note with that rose, that red turkey rose is just, turkey red rose is just delightful, you all. This one, it's bar none an elegant fragrance with the rose and the coffee note. Again, Montale Ristretto Intense Cafe. So I want to go on record. That last one, number 3, that Montale fragrance with the Ristretto Intense Cafe, that's a unisex fragrance. And then I'm coming in at with the number 2 fragrance that is definitely a unisex fragrance, meaning males and females can wear these fragrances with that hint of rose. Now this one, oh my, you all have seen me talk about this one before. This one's coming in at number 2. It is unisex. It is power. It is you go girl, you go sir. It is just, it, this guy, you all know him. You all love him. He can make a fragrance, design a fragrance, get the best perfumers to make a fragrance that will knock it out the park. And that is none other than Mr. Tom Ford himself, Rose Prick. Rose Prick. Now, we're not going to go into the name and what that means and all of that. You all can look that up on your own. But I'm going to talk about the fragrance itself. This particular fragrance by Tom Ford, he's just known for making these sexy fragrances. This one is spicy, you all. It has the Szechuan pepper, the turmeric, the May rose, the Bulgarian rose. Oh, we're not finished yet. The Turkish rose. Yes, the heaviness of the patchouli and the tonka. The tonka bean, you all. So just like that Ristretto Intense Cafe with that somewhat, instead of coffee, this one has the tonka bean, and it's just, I don't, you all, this guy, I don't know where he gets these perfumers and this, how he creates this stuff. He's just, he's something. You all, this one is spicy with the Szechuan pepper and the turmeric. And at first you'll be like, but then that rounding of those three roses, the Bulgarian, the Turkish, the May rose, coming in to round it out immediately, doesn't take long. And then the heaviness of the patchouli and the dry down with the tonka really smooths it out to be this sexy, intense, long lasting fragrance. This one, this particular fragrance on me will last me 10 hours. I'm not kidding you. And I could go back with the Bath and Body Works if I wanted to. I could layer it, but this doesn't need any layering. Tom Ford just, he really knows how to make a fragrance or design a fragrance or create a fragrance or find people to go into that lab and create a dynamic fragrance that's sexy, long lasting. It speaks volumes. You make a statement kind of fragrance. That's what this is. Rose Prick by Tom Ford. A rose is still a rose. Baby Earl. You all, this whole rose thing we've got going today, it's got me kind of happy. There's something about the fragrant flower. There's something about the rose scent. And no rose scents are the same. But there's something about it when they come together. It just creates such a ladylike, pleasant, elegant, just wow. And you know, roses are delicate. Roses are delicate yet fragrant. And I'm just excited about my number one fragrance. It is none other than, you all know it. You all know it. Go ahead and type in the comment section before I even pull it up. Parfums de Marly, Delina Exclusive. So again, it speaks for itself. Before I even open this bottle, we're looking and talking vintage, beautiful, Bridgerton. I mean, you name some other shows if you like. I mean, if you want to, I mean, you can go all the way back to Game of Thrones if you want to. But I'm talking vintage here. This is just beautiful, 17th, 18th century, gorgeous. And you all, there's nothing like the Lena Exclusive. Rose Prick and Ocha Madame Rose and Montale and Bath and Body, they're my favorites. But you all, this is my top. This is my top fragrance. Now, I sprayed it 3 times. I really shouldn't have because I'm trying to hold on to this because Delina is not cheap. Delina Exclusive is not cheap. I'm trying not to cry a happy cry. Because ladies and gentlemen, Delina Exclusive is exactly what it is. It's exclusive. It is that perfume that you say, oh my goodness, there's nothing like this. Let's just say that. This is that perfume that you know that if you are going somewhere very special, it is a very extremely special occasion where you're going to just be dressed to the, I'm not even going to say the nines, dressed to the tens, dressed to the hundredths. This, you all, is that fragrance. You all have heard me talk about Delina Exclusive time and time and time again. And I need you to understand this. I had to save my pennies, okay? I would have to save my pennies to get this fragrance. But my dear husband, my dear, dear husband, saved his pennies and he got this from me. This will always be a special fragrance to me. First of all, because he thought enough to get it for me. Secondly, it is just a divine, wonderful fragrance. Let me give you the notes. I'm sorry, I'm just talking a little too much, but that's how special this fragrance is. Delina Exclusive has notes of lychee, pear, bergamot, Turkish rose, oud or agar wood, incense, vanilla, amber, and woody notes. And when I say it is the perfect blend of all of those, it is the perfect blend of all of those notes. When can I wear this? Anytime I please. I am going to wear this anytime, any season that I please. But I am going to wear it sparingly because I want this to last a long, long time. Again, at number one, Delina Exclusive. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Those are my top 5 most favorite rose-based fragrances. And you know what? I can't leave without leaving you with just a few words of inspiration. There was something about saying to you today that that rose is a delicate flower. I want to let you know that you, my friend, are not a delicate flower alone, but you are a special, special person. God has created you for a purpose and for a reason. Now, I want you to know today, wherever you are, man, woman, boy, or girl, that if you believe in yourself, if you believe, it says in the scriptures that with God, all things are possible to them that believe. This is the season to believe big, to believe in the dreams that God has placed in you, to believe in those things, those visions that you've been having, the things that you want to accomplish in life. Now is the time to believe big. I know that you can do it. I know that you can get it accomplished. I'm telling you from experience. Those things that I thought that I was too old to get done, I have been able to get them done simply because I believe. So I'm leaving you, my beautiful friend, with the words of inspiration, and it's one word today: believe. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for hitting the like button. If you haven't hit the notification bell, what are you waiting on? Go ahead, hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when Lesley Suzette is out with some great content. And do me a favor, go ahead and share this content with your family and your friends. Again, I thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.